Hey everyone. I don't think that I have taken a video since I got rid of the Porsche and moved from Oregon to California. But after about a month of living here, I kind of decided that it was time for another vehicle or project vehicle or whatever to toy around on. And I did some thinking and did some research. I decided that a motorcycle was the way to go. And I work about 3 miles from where I live, and I don't really get on any freeways or anything like that, so I decided that a 250 was the way to go. And I ended up getting this brand new Honda CBR 250R. It's a little 250cc single cylinder motorcycle. It's just a little guy, but it's really cool. 250s often have this reputation for being underpowered, too small. You can't take them on the freeways. They're light, so they get blown around by the wind or whatever. But I was surprised to see that that was really not the case at all. It has about 22 horsepower, 24 horsepower, and about 17 torque. So the engine is tiny. As you can see right here, it's this little baby engine, and when it's running, it sounds an awful lot like a riding lawnmower, which is really funny. But it's peppy enough that I certainly don't have any problems with it. And yeah, it's a really fun little bike. So I went from being Brian the Porsche 924 Turbo project guy to the Brian the motorcycle guy. So I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now. Let's do another walk around. This was kind of the first thing I did, was get this enormous fuel tank protector. I look at other guys' bikes and I see that theirs are like this little tiny thing right here, and I have this big monster. But oh well, it works. It's kind of cool. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So we're ready to rock and roll. Let's get it in neutral. Here's the neutral light. So check this thing out. And there's my little lawnmower going. But it's such a cool little bike. It's got this wretched exhaust that I definitely plan on getting rid of. Look at that, it's terrible. And like the fender license plate holder, that needs to go, and it's got some silly reflectors like up here that need to go. But let's see. Doesn't sound too bad. For a single cylinder, it's surprisingly smooth. You would think that just a single piston pumping up and down it'd be really rough, but it's smooth. You don't even notice it. The exhaust doesn't really sound like anything. The rims look kind of, I guess they match the exhaust guard and some other things, but I'd really like to get them painted black and have a lot of people put a red stripe down there, or around the rim rather. But since I have this enormous black and yellow fuel tank protector, I was thinking about doing yellow. We'll see how that goes. I want to get a little more experience because I've actually never had a bike, so this is like my first bike and it's perfect, so I definitely want to get more experience on before I start really trying to modify it or anything like that. But that's it. So expect a lot more videos about the bike and about modifications and things in the future. I have a lot of plans for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun to ride. It's kind of bright. I definitely want to get some kind of camera on the helmet or whatever and take some videos. There's a lot of videos about 250s out there riding and people talking about passing cars because a lot of people don't think they're fast enough or powerful enough, and I definitely want to be part of the cool kids, so I'm going to join that crowd. But that's it. So no more cars for me, no more project cars for a while anyways, and just expect more videos about the bike. So that's it.